The biggest misconception when it comes to sustainable investing is that there's a lot of funds out there, there's a lot of ETFs out there, and they've got great names, like a climate-focused fund or an ESG-aware fund or something like that. But the reality is that they're not all really sustainable. So, a lot of times clients need to actually look under the hood and see what do they actually own, because ultimately that's what matters, not what the name of it is. There's a big difference between ESG investing and sustainable investing. And so the way I like to look at it is ESG investing it's a group of metrics. So it's a bunch of numbers, but a lot of companies are actually just taking those numbers and overlaying them on the S&P 500 or some other index and making the portfolios what I say call less bad. And the difference is, and I'll give you an example here. Let's say, for example, you have an ESG index portfolio that has a less amount of ExxonMobil in it. That's a less bad portfolio. One that would eliminate it entirely is better, but one that replaces it with First Solar is actually a sustainable portfolio. It's positive and it's intentional. In terms of trends and where we see sustainable investing going is we believe that it's going to continue to grow because it has to grow. We're faced with an existential crisis at this point in climate change, and we have to look at the way we invest just like we do going to the grocery store. You have to be able to pick out things that are important to you and they're going to make a difference to you. It's the same thing with investing. And there's a few areas that we specifically see opportunities in. One of them that I talk about often is insurance, because insurers are ultimately the arbiters of risk, right? And if the insurers are not pushing companies and municipalities to address their climate risk, then that's on them. But what they need to be doing is raising premiums or, in effect, eliminating insurance for companies who aren't making a difference and who aren't taking climate into account.